Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Mr. Tabs Math Show. Today we're looking at 4 different piles of money, and I'll tell you something, they're all equal to $1. I want to prove that to you right here. I have some dimes right here, I'm going to line them up. See, I've got 10 dimes. And I have 20 nickels. I've got 20 nickels, that's $1. I've got 10 dimes, that's $1. And then I have, and I'll line these up for you too, I've got 100 pennies. And there you have it, everyone. So let's take another quick look here. I have $1, and I'm gonna make these all into fractions actually. This equals 1 over $1, okay? These all here, these equal $1, but each one of these, actually I'll go like this. This dime is actually worth 1/10 of a dollar. This nickel right here, this is worth, because there's 20 of them, this nickel represents 1/20th of a dollar. Okay? Let's take this penny here. I've got 100 pennies here. This is $1. This and this is the same. This is $1 and this is $1. But this penny is 1/100th of a dollar. Okay? All of these represent different fractions, okay? These are different fractions, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some change. All right, so if I were to ask everyone, if I have, with this 1 penny right here, and this 1 nickel, if I were to ask you to add these together, what is a nickel plus a penny? Well, most people would say 6 cents, and you're absolutely correct. But I want everyone to realize when you do that, you're actually adding fractions with unlike denominators. Let me show you why. Okay. So if I were to add a penny, which is 1/100th of a dollar, and a nickel, which is 1/20th of a dollar, when I add these, I can't add them. The denominators are different. So what I end up doing is I take my denominators and I find the multiples. 100, 200, 300, 400, and we'll stop at 500. And then I take my other denominator, 20. What I'm doing right now is I'm trying to find the least common denominator. Well, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. Oh, wait a second. Is there a number here that's in both of these lists? Yes. 100 is the least common denominator. So that's what I'm going to use. So now I'm going to change my fractions so that they both have 100 in the denominator. So we'll start with the penny, 1/100th. Well, now we have to multiply it. Well, what number do we multiply 100 by to get 100? Well, by 1. So what I'll do here is times 1. That equals 100. And then 1 times 1 also equals 1. So I've already got that one covered. Now let's talk about the nickel one. So if I'm going to convert that to, so it has a denominator of 100, what number do I need to multiply that by to get 20 into 100? Well, 100 is the fifth multiple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20 times 5 equals 100. I'm going to do the same thing up here. One times 5 equals 5. Now, does that make sense? Well, yes, because a nickel, everyone knows, is 5 cents. So now I have two denominators, or I'm sorry, two fractions, and they both have the same denominator. And now that this is the case, we can add them. We know the denominator is going to stay the same. Obviously, it always will when you're adding fractions. And then we're going to add the numerators. 1 plus 5 equals 6. So just like we said earlier, a nickel plus a penny is 6 cents. And we've proved it mathematically. So when you're going back and you're adding your fractions that have unlike denominators, the first thing you want to do is find the least common denominator. And we've worked on this. You guys know how to do this. Then after you've found that, you want to convert your fractions so they both have that least common denominator as their denominator. After that, you can simply add them up. I hope this little tip has helped you out quite a bit, and I want to say thanks to Miss Larissa for the inspiration for this video. Thanks a lot. Have a great rest of your day.